Isn't it lovely? All alone.
Alright you guys, this video is super random and I wanted to film, I just didn't know what exactly to film. So I thought, I don't know, it just kind of came into my mind and I thought maybe it could be helpful for some of you guys, hopefully. So this is going to be some ways on how to be more confident and more sure of yourself. Everybody struggles with confidence and insecurities and all of that. Everybody, doesn't matter who you are, and you can act like you don't have those, but you do, and that's fine. Everybody does. And it takes a really long time sometimes to get out of that and to be more confident and to accept yourself for who you are and for how God made you. So I'm just going to try and show you guys that you were made exactly how you're supposed to be made, and we just got to be happy with ourselves. I've been insecure most of my life. When I'm with people, I can be pretty quiet. My family's going to be like, you're not quiet. When I'm comfortable around someone, I can be loud and crazy and annoying. But if I'm not comfortable around them, I'm just very quiet. I don't really say a lot, and I'm just kind of listening, and I'm just there. And it takes a very long time for me to be comfortable in front of people. I've been like that since I can remember. I don't know. I just like to, I don't know. It just takes me a very long time to trust people. And I'm always nervous that people are gonna judge me or make fun of me or notice something in me that I don't like about myself, if that makes sense. My number one insecurity, I think it's my number one insecurity. I kind of have two that are like on the top. I really don't like my lips. I've always had a thing with them. I always hated them. When I was in middle school, people used to tease me about them because my top lip is bigger than my bottom lip. And I guess if I was sitting there doing whatever I was doing, I would chew the inside of my bottom lip so it would go in even further, and people would just kind of make fun of me for it. But I'm trying to get over it. I feel like there's no one out there that has a bigger top lip than their bottom lip. I don't know. And I don't have big lips to begin with, which is kind of something that's always been in my head. And I'm always very conscious about it, and I'm always trying to like pucker them out. But I don't know. And sometimes when I'm editing YouTube videos and I see them and they're like weird and I feel like my lips are crooked, and I always get super anxious about it and super insecure about it. But I'm trying to just come out of that because this is how my lips are. I'm not going to get lip injections. It's just my personal thing. I don't want to do that. So I gotta love what God gave me. These are my lips. I can always overline them. Yeah. And my second really, really big insecurity is probably my body hair, which sounds super strange, but I have really hairy arms. I'm Greek, and they're just thick and dark. And I have it everywhere. I have it like on the back of my neck, my stomach. I don't know. I'm Greek. I'm European. I got a lot of it. I'm thick. I'm like a little bear animal. I don't know. But I get really insecure, especially when summer comes around, because I don't think about it until I see someone and I feel like they're staring at me, and I'm like, oh wait, maybe they're looking at my hairy arms, and maybe I look like a little gorilla thing. But again, you gotta get over that. I have to try and remember, like, this is my body. I have more hair than some other people. Probably have some less hair than some other people. It just... And then I look at other people, or I'll bring it up to my family or my friends, and I feel like they're trying to make me feel better about it when I bring it up. So I'll be like, oh, my arms are so hairy. And they'll be like, no, they're not even that bad. It's just a little bit darker. And I'm like, but it's pretty bad. I think a lot of insecurities come from you not being able to control things. I know that's where a lot of mine come from. I wish I could control exactly how I looked and how I act, and just, I wish I had more control in life. And I'm never going to get that control. God is in control of everything. And it also takes some time to really get that into your brain and really understand, like, okay, I really don't have control over anything. it's tough though. So, tips on being more confident. I would say my first one is just fake it till you make it, which sounds probably like the worst advice to give, but when I was younger, I would just fake being confident. I would fake like nothing bothered me and that, I was 100% okay with myself, and if someone would make fun of how loud I was, or if they noticed my hairy arms or something, I would just be like, I don't care, it's fine, and then I would go home and be like, oh, they noticed, and it would just get into my head, but I wouldn't let anyone else see that, except for maybe my mom. I would tell my mom all that kind of stuff. But being like that has kind of been good practice, because I'm like, you know what, I really don't care what they think. If they think my arms are hairy, my arms are hairy. There's really nothing I can do to change my arms or to change what they think about my hairy arms. So sometimes you just gotta fake it and act like things don't bother you, just so that you can get into a better habit of things not affecting you. This is another one that I used to do a lot. Find a song that makes you feel like just powerful, which is so funny, but find something that you can listen to where you feel like, I could go run a marathon or just be myself. Like, it's your song. You can put your headphones in. If you're walking down the street and you feel insecure, just put your song on and just be like, okay, we're all good here. I'm good. The song's good. Everything's fine. Another thing that used to comfort me, even when I was super, super insecure and super down on myself, was there's no one like you in the whole entire world. No one. Even if you have a twin or a brother or a sister that's just like you, no one in the world is just like you. With looks, mannerisms, just your thoughts, everything. My dog is snoring back there if you can hear him. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah. There's no one like you in the whole world. God made you completely unique, and I just find that kind of comforting, because God made me for whatever reason. I don't know what my reason is just yet, but there's a purpose for everybody. And whether it be my insides or my soul or my features, God made me, and He made my weird lips and my big nose, and He gave me these little beauty marks, and even though sometimes I don't like them or I look in the mirror and wish I could change them, you have to think back and be like, okay, this is how I was made. There's no changing it now. You just have to embrace yourself and just love yourself. I'm not a peace, love, hippie type person. No hate if you are, obviously. But you just have to accept yourself, because how do you expect anyone else to love you or accept you when you're always down on yourself? You gotta be some sort of example to other people, Another kind of a confidence tip, but not really, but kind of. Always be yourself. Let your own personality shine. Be yourself. If you're loud, be loud. If you don't find something funny, you don't have to laugh at it. Just be yourself, because people are going to appreciate you more for being real than them finding out you're fake. I've been through that. People have found out where I would be like, oh yeah, that's so funny, and I used to watch that all the time when I really wasn't, or I don't really like it that much, but I just wanted to kind of fit in with them. Don't do that. You're going to be a lot more confident if you're real with yourself, and if someone doesn't approve of that or doesn't like that, that's on them. But at least you can know with yourself that, you know what, I was honest. They don't like me because I don't watch this special whatever, because I don't listen to the same music as them, or whatever it might be. Just be yourself. Be real. It's going to feel really good at the end of the day. You might think that everybody hates you, or no one likes you, or you're not a likable person, and you don't have a good personality, or you're not funny enough, or pretty enough, or you don't have that one kind of personality trait that you wish you had. But if you feel like you don't have that, there's always going to be somebody who wishes they were like you. And again, you are going to be like, no, that's not true. You don't know this one thing about me that's really annoying. No one wishes they were like me. They do, I promise. I personally can think sometimes that I don't have a very good personality. Like, I'm not that funny. My sister's a lot funnier than me. She's got a different sense of humor than I do. I don't think I'm as pretty as my sister. I think my sister just has a better personality sometimes because she's very strong, but she's funny, and she's very lighthearted. She doesn't take things too seriously for the most part, and I wish I was like that, and sometimes I think that no one's going to want to be around me with my personality. Sometimes I get really mad. I kind of have a short temper, and if something bothers me, I'll just kind of like shoot and freak out over it. And I wish I wasn't like that, but I am, and I'm trying to work on myself, and you can't expect to be like anyone else. When I was younger, I always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I grew up watching YouTube, watching makeup videos or hair videos or whatever it would be. I did it a lot, and I would sit in my room or on the couch or wherever, and I would just watch a lot of YouTube. And I always wanted to do makeup videos and everything, but I was really, really scared because I went to school, and I already got kind of teased and made fun of by people, and I didn't want people to find out I had a YouTube channel because I knew that I thought that someone was going to say something or make fun of me, and I didn't want to deal with it. And part of the reason I'm so comfortable now with posting YouTube videos, I don't really know anyone where I live. I hang out with my family most of the time, or I'm talking to my friend Victoria or my sister who lives in New Jersey. So I'm just I don't have many friends, which I don't mean that in a bad way. I like my family, and I'm very close to my family, and at the end of the day, I feel like you can really trust your family more than you can trust someone else. I'm probably sounding like a crazy person right now, but you know, my sister watches my videos, and she's always supportive, and she'll give me advice. My mom watches my videos, and my cousins watch my videos, but I don't really think anyone else watches them other than you guys, who I don't really have direct contact with, and if I see a comment that's kind of rude or something I don't want to see, I'll just delete it, and I kind of put it out of my mind, and I don't think about it again. But I feel like if I was going to school and seeing all of it and hearing people talk about it, or I feel like people would just make fun of me for it. I don't know. But yeah, because I don't go to school or have a million friends, and I feel more comfortable doing it now than I did when I was younger. And I want to be very open with you guys, and I want to be very relatable. I want everyone to understand and kind of feel like, alright, this girl might be really annoying, but she's honest, and I have similarities to her. That's what I want. I want you guys to be able to feel comfortable. I want you to be able to watch my videos and be like, oh, this is like so real, and I dealt with that when I was in school, or I'm dealing with that now. Or if I'm posting a vlog or something funny, I want you to be able to laugh, and I just want to kind of take you into a better space and mental place. But honestly, my number one thing that has brought more confidence to me, aside from my friends and family being very supportive, and my mom and my sister just always being very supportive and loving and everything, is my faith and God. I know that I was created for a reason. I know that I'm not perfect. I'm not anywhere near perfect, but some perfect force made me. I'm exactly how I'm supposed to be. And God made me. God is perfect. And although I'm not perfect, He has a purpose for me, and He has love for me, and I have to trust that God has just this perfect plan for me, and that because someone so perfect created me, I have confidence in that. Does that make sense? You know, I have confidence that someone so perfect, that God made me, and although I'm not perfect, someone so perfect made me, and He just, I don't even know how to put it into words. I'm sorry. I mean, that's honestly at the end of the day, what really makes me like, okay, I was made by a perfect God I'm completely imperfect. The world is imperfect, but he made me with his perfect hands, and in my life right now, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be with everything, with my friends, my family, with my YouTube. Everything I'm doing in my life is exactly what is supposed to be happening, and just thinking about that kind of brings me confidence and makes me a little bit more calm. If you're feeling really down about yourself or really insecure and you just wish you had that kind of boost of confidence, just talk to someone. Just, whether it be your family, your mom, your friend, your sister, your brother, anyone, whoever you have, talk to them. And if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to me, message me, or do something. And there's always going to be someone there to encourage you and pat you on the back and be like, this is fine, you're beautiful, you're great. There's always someone there, whether you feel like there is or not. And that helps me a lot. My friend lives 3 hours away from me, 3.5 hours. And sometimes I'm insecure and I don't want to tell my mom, because my mom is my mom and she gets kind of annoyed at me. She's like, how do you think you're ugly? How do you do this? But she's still very supportive. And having Victoria there and having my sister there, my sister would be like, yeah, you're ugly, of course. And then she'd be like, no, I'm kidding. Are you joking? And I'm like, fine. And my friend Victoria will always be like, no, you look really good. And honesty is important. Be honest with everyone. Be honest with yourself. It makes me feel more confident. I feel like I'm doing something good when I'm not lying, which is kind of messed up because you shouldn't be lying anyway, but keep in mind when I say all this, when I say talk to your friends and your family and help them give you confidence, no one can give you confidence but yourself and God. You know, no one can change how you're feeling or your feelings towards yourself. Just because someone says you're pretty doesn't mean you believe it, although in my experience, when my mom has told me for the past, let's say 10 years, I don't know how long, when I'm really down about myself, she'll be like, you're beautiful, or you're pretty, or, you know, I know you think you're not funny, but you're funny, you always make me laugh. It always made me feel better, but I know that's not the case for everyone. And you have to change your own mind. No one else can change your mind. So just don't go hard on yourself. Go easy. Just, everything's going to be good. In the end, everything, for the most part, everything's always works out. This is such a rambly video, and people probably are not going to like this video very much, but I just want to put that there. I don't want anyone to feel like they don't have anyone, that they don't have anyone to talk to, or anyone that's going to listen to them. I don't want them to feel like they're not good enough, like they're not pretty enough, smart enough, skinny enough, or thick enough, because that's the new thing now, is being thick. I want everyone to feel comfortable in their own skin, and I want everyone to be happy with themselves, and I don't know. It takes time, and sometimes you really got to work out yourself, and you have to work out in your mind, like, I shouldn't think of myself this way, and I have to get better, and it takes a lot of time, believe me, I understand, but I'm rooting for you, and everything's going to work out. I know, this video is kind of, I think my camera's shaking, that's scary. This video is really rambly and really just kind of random, but I was feeling it and I wanted to say it. I didn't organize anything, I didn't like write my points down or anything, I just had diarrhea of the mouth and things were just coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna go film another video right now. I'm gonna take my makeup off and do a little skincare routine. So, it'll be fun. I really love you guys so much, and I just hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you're feeling good. And if you're not feeling good, talk to someone. Talk to me. Go on my Instagram. DM me. I will be there, I promise. That's really all I have to say. Again, I love you guys so much. If you want, you can follow my Instagram, and I have my Twitter in the bio. And yeah, have a really, really good day, you guys. Be kind and be nice and just be good. Yeah, I will see you guys soon with another video, and